Yeah, well, I'll wait for you to get back.
You want to, let's play this jam. Let's hear that.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, I want to hear this. This is your stuff? Huh?
Bro.
Yeah, dude. I love it. Hey, man, I love it. It's like a mix
All right,
between...
you guys, let's listen up.
You are now listening to Like It or Not.
Like it or not.
All right, folks, and welcome back to another edition of Like It or Not. Hold on here, hold on. Yeah, we got to go back to the other side. Hold on, folks, because we are actually in the building at the Post Office Studios. And shout out to, Q and Matt and Chris P and all the associated members of Post Office. Definitely for letting me come down here and do my thing down here. My fucking voice is kind of high and crisp, crisper than Coach Crisp, crisper than an apple. But yeah, shout out to those guys. We got a fun episode here lined up for you guys today. You know what I'm saying? We got Lexscope in the building, folks. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having
the
me.
homie Alex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. First of all, it's crazy. Don't nobody even call me Alex unless you knew me for like at least 5 years. Something like that.
Well, I thought about it at home, and I always, on my introductions, I either butcher them or overdo them, but they're all Like It or Not intros. It's just A-hip, you know what I mean? But I mean, Lexscope, you've always been Lexscope, though. Or no, is that something that came with when you started shooting the videos and stuff like that?
That's
and like doing
exactly
videos?
Where it came. Yep, actually. Damn, nobody ever asked me that.
Now, so the thing is, because now, what's 2022 now, I probably met you in about 2012-ish maybe or something like that, or like something like that.
Yeah, probably 2013, 2012.
In the last 10 years for sure. And I believe, man, that you are you? I mean, not saying you aren't still, but I mean, you were. I met you as a music artist first.
You did?
I believe.
Holy shit!
I mean, I'm pretty damn sure.
No, you might be right. You might be right because certain things that I did in the film and photo world didn't really like have as much weight, and like I could rap. So I remember back when like Umi and them were doing the sound waves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I was able to be a part of them, and I would go to like a lot of their open mic stuff that they had going on. I say that to say, I think a lot of people in Tacoma, that was their first introduction, was like, oh, music.
Yeah. So real quick, man, give a little background about like where you're from and stuff like that, and to tell the people, you know what I'm saying, like just give a little background on your childhood and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, real quick.
Let's see. All right. Born and raised Greensboro,
I'm interested in
High Point, Charlotte, North Carolina, East Coast.
Yeah.
It's very much the South.
Is that where Little Brother's from?
Yep, Little Brother.
The one that makes the beats and
Ninth
shit.
Wonder.
Ninth fucking
yeah,
Wonder,
bad.
bro.
I feel so disgusting.
Well, me
not
too.
even having to think
I
about
thought
that.
I couldn't remember his name the other day, and I was like, I'm getting old, bro.
Yeah, Ninth Wonder, Rhapsody,
Pooh,
the Baby,
rapper Pooh.
That's what I was thinking of, Pooh.
And he's the one that started fucking with Black Soul music. I feel like he
yep.
heard. I mean, he's not one of the many people, but back in the day, I feel like he shouted his shit out like years ago.
Yeah, we had
shout out to Eric Mercer too.
We had him to come bless us on our pod, and he told us all about that, and I was just thankful to be hearing the stories. But yeah,
man, yeah, he's that. I don't know what to say, man. Like me and Umi had him on, years ago. And just hearing his, I mean, he's a hooper, so I remember his face from like basketball and like being at games because Chris was like helping coach and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know like his background. I didn't know like if his grades were a fucking 3.8, 3.9. If he was, so I didn't know that there was like this Harvard thing, and he was like about to go to Harvard, and so he had to miss a basketball game. Well, the coach was, a real dedicated coach and a hooper, and he wanted his players at practice. It was before a big game. Well, I mean, also that's a bigger deal right there. The Harvard guys coming to your house, or you had a meeting online, or whatever the fuck it was. Eric went and took that, and missed, not missed the game, but didn't. And the coach fucked him over kind of on that. I think that's just some bullshit. But anyways, we're not here to talk about that. Like it or not.
That's what I like about you though, because like you would just say how you feel and what you feel. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do that no more.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And that doesn't ever get me in trouble because I'm not outlandish about it anymore. Like,
I liked when you was outlandish though.
like on Twitter and shit, man.
I love your tweets.
Man, I'm starting to like kind of try to heat back up, but like ever since my homie passed, rest in peace, Joey, like real shit Mafia Joey, he had like 7 Twitters, bro. He'd be fucking trolling the fuck out of me.
Damn.
Like literally getting me mad until I found out it was him. I'd be like, man, I knew it. How could I not know it was you? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just some funny ass shit. But I mean, I've been off the Twitter though. I got Like It or Not, I got Smoke or Not, I got A-Hip, I got these Instagrams. I'm just like, man, Uncle Bobby, I haven't even logged into his shit for a minute.
Yeah, it's just tough right now. That social
Motherfucking,
shit.
you know about Uncle Bobby?
Yeah, I be following and tapped in. Yeah, I just anytime I see somebody already doing something, I'm like, oh, what's that? Like we all scroll the same internet, even though sometimes we be acting like we don't. But I see most stuff.
No doubt.
Like, I might not see a DM, but if it's on my timeline, I
yeah.
scroll my timeline just like everybody else. And
No, for sure.
you know, everybody algorithm a little different, but like
Yeah.
I be seeing shit.
Hey, explain to the people out there that don't know me, how do you control your algorithm on Instagram? Is there a true way that you can do that? Or
Shit, I mean, I'm not like a fucking algorithm, scientist or nothing. But
Right.
like, I think the best way to control your algorithm is to try to put the stuff in front of you that you want to see. So like,
yeah, by likes, your likes and shit, right? Control some of that.
I'm saying like I generally only put stuff in front of my face that I want to see. Like even like some of the homies, like say for example, like I fuck with you and we super cool in real life, but like on the internet, your persona not necessarily the same, or you don't
no doubt.
add any value to like my scrolls or something like that. So like I might mute you. I might I'm not gonna follow you because people take that as such a crazy thing now.
I know. It's like, dang, you would follow me?
So I hit you with the mute, but now that filters it. So like only what I want to see is what I interact with. And then
Maybe
that's what
one
it
day
show
you
me more.
might get unmuted, maybe.
Well, it's
How
not
you're
even that.
feeling.
If I start to miss you, I could just go see.
Yeah.
But like whenever it's forced fed on Tubi, when you scroll, I want to be able to at least try to pick what, is in front of my face.
Great point.
And what you like and interact with, the algorithm will show you more of that.
And so I am like, I hate that I'm going to admit this right now, but like following like Worldwide V and like fucking Ancestral Plane and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like you're getting these crazy fucking
And then your Instagram
shit.
thinks, oh, he must love that. Let's give him more of that.
And I'm like,
And you're like, no, I just
damn.
want a little bit of that every now and then.
And then actually I realized that, that should be fucking me up. I don't want to see a lot of that shit, bro.
Yeah, we be desensitized because of all that shit, dead ass. But I think also like,
Yeah, that's a real fucking, that's more real than people think, man. And people just be,
we just
wanna
see
be
everything.
ignorance is bliss. And I get it, But shit, okay, so.
Wait, we was talking. Oh, North Carolina. I grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hoop back in the day in North Carolina? Because it's East Coast, things are just different. But down there,
Michael Jordan, all the
Tobacco
schools.
Road. Like Duke in North Carolina, bro. Have you ever been to like to Chapel Hill at all?
So
or?
yes, I've been to all of those games. I've been to both of the games on both sides. 'Cause I
Wow.
got family members that's Duke fans and family members that's Carolina fans. So like, no matter what's going on, when I signed into my social medias, even as like somebody that didn't really hoop, I was a wrestler. Went on at the same time as basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for
So, like,
sure.
that's why I never.
I remember them practicing the same.
exactly.
fucking
We were
time.
right, but so that's honestly why I never really got into hooping. But obviously I played some basketball and. You know what I'm
Now,
saying? I
how
know
did
what
you
to
get
do.
into to be a state champion wrestler, bro? That's another side. That's something I would not have expected. You know what I'm saying?
My dad actually had me doing like jujitsu at a young age for whatever reason. Maybe I had anger problems. I don't know, but I was in there doing jujitsu. So by the time I was already ready to go like to school or whatever, like I think 7th grade or whatever, he actually made me do that shit. Like I wasn't even trying to wrestle. I was like, man, like back then I was like, man, that shit gay. I ain't rocking with that. I don't want anybody looking at my dick. But that was just ignorance. But like once you get out there, you realize it's just organized fighting.
No, for real. More controlled though, because you don't get
Technique. So
disqualified.
that's how you
and
know
shit.
how you can really. I accidentally threw a couple punches, and you're right. Hey, get him out of
No,
here.
I gotta ask you this before I forget, because I be forgetting shit and my thoughts escape me. Now, not saying
This
you're a
gonna be a
little
roller coaster,
dude. You're
this
about
podcast.
5'10", 6 foot almost, something right there, right?
I'm like 5'9".
Am I smoked out?
I'm like
So-
5'9" on a good day.
Did motherfuckers think they could fuck with you and then they get taken down and then you just have to like do a quick little thing to like warn them like you don't want to fuck with me? And
talking
then
about
you
in
would
real
like,
life?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, like people just don't understand. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
the
Like
thing about it
the
is,
strength
too,
you got.
The thing I love that though, and I never. It's like when you like a superhero. It's one of those things where like, especially if it's like a dude where like he drunk or something like that, and he ain't even got his footwork right. For me, honestly, it seems like doing a disservice to myself. And like honestly, what it really is like I'm a signed actor and a model now, so I can't be getting fucked up like that. It's bad for the business, you know. So like,
No
a
doubt,
fight
yeah.
A fight for me is a business decision.
And well,
now.
you know exactly. Unless you're fucking gonna be modeling for a
what?
a boxing shorts
Fuck
company.
no. But I say that to say like whenever I be in confrontational situations, because I'm not afraid of confrontation because of that. And then when I first got my damn, you know him, so this is gonna be better.
Oh, good, yeah.
When I got my first like really good camera that I could like go around and charge people to shoot music videos for, the first thing I shot on it was Spencer at his gym over there.
Spencer Fresh, or I know his name is Spencer Fresh. That's his
But that's
IG.
Yeah. So, like,
I haven't had the pleasure to meet Spencer like that, bro. I know Feist is my fucking one of my dogs. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
He's a cool ass month, and I haven't met him, but I've seen.
You
that
never
they
met
kick it.
Feist?
Nah, bro. Like
see, that's actually a trip.
Maybe in passing, but not like sit down. With
Yeah,
you,
see.
know what I mean?
No, I think if I would have even seen Spencer in passing, I'm the type of motherfucker to like walk up to people and be like, "Yo, what up, man? Your Feist is homie, bro. I see you all the time on the fighting and shit, man.
Yeah.
Keep going on. Keep the fighting going. You're training your fucking little brother.
I filmed
bro.
them. I went to some, you know what I'm saying? I went to some of their exhibitions and like,
Ooh,
and then
man, I heard I needed to go. Someone was like, "Bro, you're missing out kind of on not going to those events, bro."
And I think because like, all right, so to tie it back in with wrestling, like it's like pretty much a dead end sport unless you're going to the Olympics or something like that, you know?
Right.
So like what that pretty much did was like, all right, I kind of still miss like that energy and kind of like moving around. And he does Muay Thai and he teaches Muay Thai classes. So I took like a couple Muay Thai classes from him and then kept it going like when I moved to Seattle in certain ways. So I still be like actively doing shit. So like it's like with great power comes great responsibility. Like,
man, I love how you said that right there. When did you move from Carolina and why and all that? Give us the backdrop on that. You were a state champion wrestler, so that means you were in high school. You went to high school out there. Yeah. So then you didn't want to stay? You didn't like North Carolina, or what happened?
Weed is still not legalized there. Let's just start there.
Okay.
You know
when did you start? Were you an artist in high school in your head? Did
Yeah.
you fucking write and shit and all that? Okay, so you've been rapping since when?
What
was your first rap name too and all that? I'm asking 10 questions at once. Come on, baby. You gotta fucking fuck it.
So my first
fuck with us, please.
My first rap name that everybody
He said
knows.
shit.
Nobody ever asked me that. No, I fuck with that. Nah. So my first rap name ever was A-Lex, like A-Lex. And I can tell you where I got it from. I was like 16, 14.
And where'd you get it from then?
I got it from this movie, Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh my God. Hell yeah, bro.
Because he was B-Rad. And it was just Brad. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have my name just Alex. So
B-Rad.
like I was just A-Lex. And like it worked for me.
You know what? And it stuck with me for my whole life, bro. A-Hip.
So when I heard A-Hip when I first moved here, it always made me think of, I was A-Lex back in the day. So like we kind of co-workers low key. Like, we kind of like a different font.
Everybody and their mom, they'll be like, A-Hype. Hey, yo, A-Hype. And I'm like, hey, much love. It's A-Hip though. I don't get mad. I don't get offended.
Yeah. You gotta let them know. You're like, hey, that is not correct, sir.
I never dropped weed. I just dropped a nug.
It's all good, baby. It's just
sunglasses off.
We gotta pause. We gotta find the nug. We gotta pause. We gotta find the nug. But yeah, no, so that was it. And then I only was a rapper back then. I was a rapper and I was a drawer. Like,
so then if you were a state champion wrestler though, you wrestled all 4 years though. You had to have.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Fuck it. You don't just
I might have quit in senior year because
really?
I might have quit because I had.
You said he might have quit.
I don't
remember. You quit.
I just felt like it was time for me to go.
Damn, that's a cold piece right there for to be that good at something and like not want to go to college and shit. Kind of. Was there people want?
Sport.
Well, I guess after that, what are you gonna do? The Olympics?
Exactly. So you can't really
maybe.
And the thing about it was, I wanted to go to college for art.
See explain how that came into your life and how you became inspired to become an artist. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
I was already an artist.
Like drawing too, like artist.
I draw all my tattoos. I wanted to be a graphic designer, or I wanted to be like a cartoonist for like graphic novels and shit like that. Like I would draw like anime characters, and I still do like Gokus and shit like that, but like my own version of them that was black, because all the Gokus and shit wasn't ever black. So I would just like draw like buff ass like dudes with afros and shit. So that was my shit, and that was what I wanted to do. That was what I wanted to be, but I couldn't convince my parents to like let me go to college for that because I didn't know how to tell them because like both my parents,
like what?
They both got master's degrees and shit. So they like you know what I'm saying, they highly educated, they about that school life, so I had to go to school once I got out. So
Hey,
I was
respectfully, man.
you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
them, man.
I mean, you know, I love
Structured
them.
parents, bro. Come on, let's go.
I love them for doing that, so I had the ability to not do it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
had my parents not been to college, that would probably be something I would really be trying to do. But both,
or they weren't working or doing some
You know what I'm saying?
some good shit
Yeah.
like that. It's like, what if they were being artists and stuff like that, and then like, you know, they weren't home and
yeah, it's
and all that
different.
shit. Then you also see that part of it though too.
and I wanted to do it.
And you, man,
You know, so I'm thankful everything happened the way it did, and they understand now. Because like at first I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to college for graphic design, and then you know I can do advertisements and billboards and brochures, and I had to convince them why I could go to college for it.
now that you're talking about this kind of brings me back into when I was in school and when I did sit there and realize, man, what if basketball doesn't work out, right? Because you know what, you most likely know, obviously too, that shit's only going to go for so long. Even if you do make the NBA or you go play overseas, you know, you can only play for so long. So I was like, so what are you going to do after that? Marketing was always something that I thought would be fun. You sit there with a fucking group of people, and you know, like think about the people that get to create
Still like a
commercials
team.
and
It's
shit,
still
bro.
like a team effort too.
Man, it's like, man, your idea sucked today, man. Why don't you go get us some coffee?
You all right,
real
brother?
quick,
Yeah.
You know, like
And it's funny that you say that because oftentimes now I'll work with like a little bit bigger of clients, so we will be working with each other for like weeks sometimes, or like maybe worked with each other like 5 times over the course of like 2 weeks or something like that. So like these kind of are coworkers. So I do like get to work with people. I'm like, man, this motherfucker's gonna be here today, or yo, this motherfucker's gonna be here today. He got some good ideas, or they got some good
Right.
ideas, whatever.
Okay.
You know, so it really dope to be able to have like that camaraderie on set, because some of these folk become like lifelong friends because y'all go through the trenches together. Like every time you on set, y'all going to war together, and like it's us and not against the client, but we're working to make sure the client is good. So like if the team ain't good, if something static there, it's bad. So like,
but you still push through though, right?
You got
But then
to.
like you sit back and go, man, I can't believe that shit turned out like that, because it looked like there was so much shit going on,
With a
but it
beautiful
turned
part.
out so smooth. I think about that during the podcast sometimes. I'm just like, oh, this shit wasn't as good, or I'm not ready to podcast today. Like fucking today, bro. My fucking dumb ass,
Oh, you ain't even got to put yourself on blast
you know,
like that, brother.
But yeah.
I mean, unless
And,
you want to, but you
stayed
ain't got
out
to.
a little bit late, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate, got my marriage license, so I'm, you know,
Hey.
about to get, you know.
That's dope. I love that.
And so then I just kind of went a little bit too hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ubered home like at fucking 2:30 and shit. Fell asleep on the couch,
Oof, the couch.
you know, which was actually pretty comfortable. Didn't wake up with a hangover, but just was kind of like,
A little groggy.
damn, hip, you know what I'm saying? Like, you missed Glenn's 10 a.m. video shoot, which actually didn't even fucking happen. Anyways, but yeah, like it or not, man. So it's really a pleasure to have you in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We're only 20 minutes in right now, and I feel like, dude, we could go on for fucking hours, bro.
Damn, it's time to go already?
Hell no.
But I say all that to say, like, I went around to different places, like Italy, Tokyo.
So you were in there for
Germany.
how long then? Like, was it just a couple years? Or?
Yeah, a couple, not very long at all.
I mean, dude, I wish I would have went when my cousin went in.
but that's the
He
thing.
fucking went. He's retired, man. 42 years old, retired though.
But that is just like a different kind of lifestyle. Like
No,
for me,
yeah, totally.
I was like not able to necessarily be brainwashed, so that's why like I didn't necessarily last there as long as. Oh yeah, it's good. You answered on the pod.
I told my mom to not.
You answered on the pod.
Probably should. Yes, Sandy.
Yeah,
How's it going?
we're in the building.
Oh, are you guys?
Yeah.
Like it or not, we're live podcasting right now.
All right, well, I texted you. You said you'd text me back.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't look at the old Messijo there.
Yeah, so where do we go?
Well, you know, are you down the super long hallway or what?
Well, I mean, if we walk by the Italian place and look to the right, yeah, it's a long hallway.
Well, we're downstairs though, right below the Italian restaurant.
So can we take the elevator down one floor?
You can just walk down the stairs that are right down there before you would.
Right straight ahead?
I might have to come get you here in a second. We're only 21 minutes in.
Oh, I see the stairs. I see the stairs.
Great episode right now.
Okay,
I
we're
got
coming down the
hey,
stairs.
I have my mom and stepdad coming down here right now, guys. 10-4. Okay. Yeah, nice with the. You got to put the applause button on there. Can you still hear me?
Yeah?
I think I hear you now. Yeah.
So do we go where?
Just over here to the left.
Caw. Caw.
At the,
So,
is it a brown door, 120?
yeah, the play-by-play going on right now. He's opening the door. Step parents are there. They're looking very, hello, hey, how y'all doing? Yep, everyone's looking very happy and enthused. He's explaining to them that we got a pod going on. I guess I'll use this time also. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at Lexscope, Lexscope. Shout out to Like It or Not. Happy to be here. Shout out to the Post Office Studios. Y'all never seen him in boss mode before?
You guys,
putting the
this
sunglasses
is like maybe one of the most memorable Like It or Nots here because actually in the building is my mom and stepdad, Sandy and Larry. Fuck saying mom and stepdad, Sandy and Larry.
Shout out to Sandy and Larry.
Huge shout out to Sandy and Larry.
My brother's Larry Rose.
Larry Rose.
Yeah.
Who's Larry Rose? Is that Pete Rose? Does he have anything to do with Pete Rose?
Nah, it's my little brother, my blood brother actually. He just moved up here from North Carolina a year ago. He just did a show in Seattle last night for the Fremont Fridays.
Oh, okay. So Sean Brooks was up there the other day, or the same show, right?
I didn't see him yesterday, but yes, he was there. I at least.
So and shout out to Leo and Community Gardens for making the tote bags and collaborating with the Fremont with that little shindig there to make those bags.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, he made tote bags with them, and so the Fremont Fridays is like a whole thing, right?
Yeah,
where they have
yeah. It's like a
food
collective.
trucks and stuff like that, and
It's really dope.
yeah, and I haven't been able to make it up there. Of course, I can barely make it to the ones happening in Tacoma, but the sound bites are coming up.
What's that?
The sound bites are coming up in Tacoma. I think the sound bites. God, I forgot if it's put on by Alma Mater or who it's put on by, but it's every Wednesday in August.
Word.
So they're going to shut the block down by the Matador and have street food vendors, DJs.
Oh yes.
Maybe even music artists. Maybe they might have a stage. I'm not sure
Oh
though.
yes, I will be pulling up for that. I always be trying to. I be in Tacoma at least once a week. No matter if nobody knows, I pop up doing what I got to do because I still basically am based out of Platinum Rain downtown when I'm here. Like with Cruz and Nudie over there. Shout out to Platinum Rain.
Yeah, that's a huge shout out to them.
Yeah. So when I'm in Tacoma, that's like my overall base of operations. When I come to Tacoma and touch down, that's where I'm at usually.
Yeah, they deserve one more round of applause. Straight vets in the game, Nudie, of course, Daryl Cruz, get him the Apple playlist, controlling that.
So much,
the
man.
Pacific Northwest playlist. I haven't been up on that lately. I was, but I haven't been staying up on that. Is he still doing that?
Hell yeah. I got it pretty much downloaded to my phone, so whenever it update, it's just already in there. You know what I mean? And when I be at wherever, sometimes I'll be on the aux, I always know I could trust Cruz playlist to go on the aux and somebody be like, oh, who is that? And it's always somebody from here. So.
I don't think they get much nicer and more just genuinely polite than Daryl Cruz.
Hell no.
He was raised right,
It's just I hate to always bring it back to this, but it's just that southern-esque kind of energy. You could tell when somebody not from here. And that's for me being here for 10 years. So I almost have adapted a lot of here tendencies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The stuff I like anyway. And
you don't swisher shame though, which is nice. Shout out to you for that.
Hey, people do be out there swisher shaming. Y'all got to stop swisher shaming and let people smoke what they want to smoke. I roll spliffs basically, so I don't really roll backwards. I love hitting a backward because and the reason I roll spliffs because sometimes when I be smoking weed, the weed just don't be weeding right unless it got some tobacco in it. I don't know why. But the swishers, some people be like, oh, gross. But where I come from, that was regular switchers, Dutches. But I feel now it's if you don't got a backwood, it's oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, come on.
To each their own. I think either way is poison in your body.
I almost feel just so I can entertain the parents real quick, we can play a little intermission, a little 3-minute song or something like that real quick.
Smoke break, something like that.
Actually, have you listened to the new Baja Boy at all?
I just follow him on Spotify. I like his shit. I like playing his stuff around girls. His stuff is good to play around girls.
Good backyard evening music too. He could be a little Harry Styles, but the way clowning her in a different way. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. This is Le Voyeur off the Wait EP, which dropped here July 4th, folks.
My time has come. I found the one, but I stand alone, waiting by my phone. I think you're home, but I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no, like it or not, folks, real quick, hey, thanks for bearing with us there. That's that new Baja Boy, though, The Wait. We had to play some of that real quick because my mom really, and I'm not tripping, that's actually fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying?
We love mamas. We love mama. We love mamas.
You know, she's heard a lot about the podcast. She's, you know, always sounds interested. Just wants to make sure, you know, I'm not fucking going crazy or not, you know. Anyway, she saw me in my element, which is dope. Larry's in the house too, man. I love him. That was great, bro. You know what I mean? They're in the yellow Roadster, bro. I forgot what year it is. It's a fucking straight hot rod.
That shit look crazy.
Like, I think my stepbrother Jonathan bought that shit, and now since they're home from Arizona now for like, you know, a couple months or whatever,
What he bought it for? He just bought it cause?
You know, I mean, they're doing good, but they work hard. You know what I'm saying? Like they own,
it's good. Yeah,
they own Veneer Chip Transport, which is like a wood chipping company on the Tide Flats. So I mean, they're and it's in the family and stuff. So they like, you know,
they doing all right.
Yeah, they
doing all right.
Straight, bro.
I ran into damn, we should have went for a smoke break while we did that.
We could play Stairway to Heaven real quick and go outside and smoke.
How long that's gonna take?
Stairway to Heaven's like what, 10-minute song or something like that.
You don't got it where you could pause it and go back in?
I mean, we could, if I stopped it, it would just restart a new episode. It would, you know what I'm saying?
It would.
But if we just kept it recording and came back, I've never edited it, but it wouldn't be hard to edit it, bro.
I mean, you got me, so let's go smoke.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
We're good.
Folks here on,
oh, yeah. Stop it.
Hey, folks, like it or not.
I'll put it together. Unless you want to say we're going to go on a commercial break and then put something there, but it don't really matter. You got sponsors? Yeah, then fuck it. Hey, this is where a sponsorship would go if y'all motherfuckers sponsor Like It or Not, like y'all should.
Like it or not.
Smoke.
So nigga, I'm strapping up. I'm going crazy like it was my bachelor. She said she love me, but I think she acting rough. I'm so immaculate, she just a hoe and I'm really not having it. I got that quote to the game and I'm cracking it. If it's some money that make it, I'm bagging it. Why you tell me how you feeling if you over it? It feels more like passion and pain. My head is spinning, I've been sipping, trying to bottle it. Makes me feel like smashing my brain. Why you tell me how you feeling if you over it? Makes me feel like I'm going insane. My head is spinning, I've been falling off the battleship. Makes me feel like...
All right, and we're back after a little smoke break, folks. And that's some of that Larry Rose, not Larry Rose. Now, Larry, he's from Seattle?
Nah, that's my blood little brother.
From that's what you were saying. We were talking about that shit. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, no. A lot of people don't know because, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, that's my bro. But that's like my actual
that's your brother.
brother.
That's your brother.
When he came from the hospital, I was there. I was pissed.
Damn.
No, that was a joke.
You're hilarious. I was like, what? And now, real quick now, I know we've been talking now for about a half hour, but we didn't talk too much about the food that you brought in.
Oh, yeah.
So give us a little update real quick because I'm looking in your little fucking dish right in your little box and that shit looks fire. But those lumpias were fire. Tell the people where those were from again.
Yo, I got it from the spot right in front of ETC that they was doing for their 8 year. I think it was Chris's Seafood.
Eric Seafood. That's funny that I knew when I was just.
No, that was my first time ever hearing about it, seeing about it. I just pulled up. I was hungry as fuck. I knew I was finna come to the podcast. I was like, oh shit, they conveniently got a food truck right where I'm about to go and record. And it was like, yo, only 5-minute wait. I said, oh, cool. And then I pulled up, they had lumpia, and then they had like a burger option, and then they had like the butter shrimp rice option.
That's what you got, right?
I got the butter shrimp
Ooh,
rice.
that's clowning.
I ain't
right
even
there.
gonna hold you. I had like, like a burger and like rice is too. You usually can't get those at the same restaurant, and I love both. So I was really so torn on which one I should get.
Right.
But I do not think I made a bad decision. Like this shit has been fire. I've been smacking on it the whole time. You had them lumpias, man. So shout out to Eric. Doing his thing over there.
Yeah, and he's been pulling up to the Tacoma Sunday markets too, with All Star Vintage does that over there.
Yep. At
what I mean?
right
Or
upstairs.
they sponsored, or actually they do it on 38th now over there.
Just at the stove.
Our little by Lincoln High School out there in a little parking lot, like a little lot. It's fucking dope.
Like
I
a
haven't
real
made
slot
it yet. I'm always fucking working during those times, which sucks. But Eric Seafood, he's a good cat. I met him one time. I really want to try the smash burger. You know what I'm saying?
That
it
was
was
the
tough
other
for you
option.
to. Yeah, I mean, I get it though. I mean,
I didn't know it was famous. If it was famous, I would have just got both.
I think anything that dude makes is famous shit.
Oh yeah, he got me locked in as a customer for life.
Fuck yeah.
And easy,
Shout out
yeah.
to Eric
He got me locked in
Seafood.
if I ever see that motherfucker anywhere, I'm purchasing. And it was like affordable. It was like 10 for like hella lumpia. It was like 10 for a whole meal. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like, I like that.
Yeah, no, for hell yeah. And the lumpias were fucking chunky too. They were fat lumpias too, not the skinny.
Yeah, that
finger,
bullshit.
like,
Somebody
finger
rolled that
roll,
shit with
yeah.
some love. They put a little extra in there for you. But yeah. Nah, and you said you can't. It's hard to make it to every event too, though. It really is.
Man,
Like especially when
I don't got that syndrome. You know what I mean? Where it's like you fucking think you're missing out on shit or something like
FOMO.
that. Yeah.
Well, I specialize in like marketing FOMO.
And what do you mean?
Well,
Explain.
for example, I do the scope screenings at the Crocodile now. So what I mean by that is like monetizing and marketing FOMO, because I did the first scope screenings and I had a photo person there and a video person there, and that's intentional because how is anybody gonna want to come to the next one if I can't show them what they missing?
Right.
So I did that for the first one. We had maybe about 40-something, 50 people. I put the marketing out, I put the vibes out, and I didn't do nothing but just show everybody what we was doing. Next thing you know, the venue hit me up. Like, the Croc hit me and was like, yo, we trying to use some of these photos and videos for our marketing. Of course, I said, y'all got to pay me. And they said, yo, since you already doing all the work, we're down to pay you what you were already going to pay. I paid my photo people to pull up, which is why I wouldn't feel comfortable just giving them stuff.
Right.
So like we now have a marketing budget to get more people in the building. And the second one that we did, we had like almost sold the room out. And I think that's solely because, oh shit, we saw what the first one did. Damn, I want to be there.
Yeah. So you've had 2 now,
2. Yep. Third one is August 9th.
and that's at the Crocodile. Of
At the
course.
Crocodile. Yeah, it's at Hereafter. So it's like literally underground film festival at the Crocodile.
Okay, now, and also too, give the people and myself just another quick background about what it is, the scope screenings. Like, what does it fully entail? What are you trying to achieve by doing these screenings?
So essentially what the scope screenings are is literally an underground film festival. Oftentimes in the industry,
UFF.
yeah, UFF, if you will.
Underground Film Festival at the Crocodile? You know one of the F?
Some people have already started calling it the Lexscope Film Festival, Seattle Movie Night. Like everybody just say,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but that's only after number 2.
It'll adopt and
And I can't have no control over it. It's just going to grow into its own thing. But this is basically a space where if you do photos or videos, this is for you. Too often, say at the MTV Awards or whatever, like the video people would put blood, sweat, and tears into making these videos, and then Doja Cat go on stage and get the award.
yeah, because she sang the song.
But like she didn't
But
make
no-
the video,
right,
so why is she
right.
getting the video award
So this is an underground film festival for music videos
and short films?
and short films. Okay.
Yeah, the last one we screened Isaiah Thomas documentary because his company Slow Grind Media. Shout out to Isaiah
And
Thomas.
she has a TJ Reagan too, because isn't TJ the main guy behind?
Yep, him and his homeboy. I met his homeboy.
Bro.
Shout out to J Mill. J Mill and TJ pulled up. They screened the Isaiah Thomas doc. You know what I'm saying? So it's,
Dude, that's what's up, man. I don't know if I know J Mill, but I definitely, I met TJ through a rapper named Gazmo. If you remember Gazmo, the great
maybe if
back in the day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He was pretty serious rapper. TJ was his video guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did a little show at Numos where they had paid Isaiah Thomas to come make an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And then through that, TJ and Isaiah Thomas connected like that night or something, bro. And they have fucking like have
Well, the
like
thing
not
about-
stopped, bro. Like
so-
TJ literally uprooted and like went and lived with him wherever he was at and has been filming his life, dog.
Yeah, and they're doing a great job. I met J
Man.
Mill from filming with Sessions in Place, and he was a guy that.
So who is he? Give me.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah,
brother.
fuck yeah.
Tell you
See,
right now,
Smoke
brother.
Loco over here.
Yeah.
Told
So
you I'm not the best podcast.
basically,
I just
this
podcast.
guy is just like one of IT's like very close friends. Apparently, they went to like, well, I don't know how close, but like they went to like boarding school together a long time ago.
Okay.
So like they was like roommates at a school or whatever. So they have like a genuine like friendship from.
Because Isaiah Thomas did go to a boarding school in
Yeah, so
like
this-
South Connecticut or
So
something.
this was a guy that he met over there in boarding school. Then they,
Wow.
you know what I mean? And then I met him, and then they brought it in, they screened it. So, but like the fact
Which
that
is odd, which is great too, by the way, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I haven't had a chance. I've seen excerpts and shit, but I haven't fucking seen it. It's not out. Is it out? It's out,
on
right?
YouTube.
Oh, I'm
It
tripping.
got like 500K on YouTube, so I was honored to have it in the screenings. We had Will Jordan there, Grammy nominated. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
You know, so it's the fact that like the
And she had the
network.
slogan media too.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people involved because this is like for the filmmakers, by the filmmakers. Gritty was up in there. OD One Take was in there.
OD One Take. Where's I heard that name?
Seattle.
before.
He's just a shooter in Seattle, man. You know, he got a video camera. He goes crazy with it. He shoots like everybody shoots different things. Like, and that's why I'm bringing everybody together. So say you are a rapper and you're like, well, why do I give a fuck about this? Well, the person that could maybe shoot your next video, you can come make a genuine relationship with instead of hitting them up on the Instagram. Like I'm trying to get Harry Clean in there.
Ooh,
I'm trying
yeah,
to get
Harry
JDM.
Clean,
I'm
man.
trying to get JDM Creative in there. You know what I'm saying? To do Macklemore shit.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
trying to
fuck
get.
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
trying
I've
to get
heard.
Justin Frick in there. Like I know who shoot videos, and I want everybody to be a part of this because like
Man.
I know all of us. Like, but like actively, not just like this is what me and Perry talk about. The reason that I see Perry excelling is because Perry is like a contemporary painter, or you know what I'm saying? He's like a
Right.
painter that still has showman energy. The reason, and the first time I ever heard this was like when I was locked up and I read an article about Metro Boomin. And literally he said the reason that he wins is
You
because.
said what when you what?
Huh?
You said what when you were locked up?
Yeah. Very
Okay.
briefly, not very long.
But anyways,
while
yeah.
I was there, I read an article about Metro Boomin.
Right.
And it was a spread on just Metro Boomin and how interesting he is that he is a front man that makes beats. And I started thinking, oh, that's me. I'm a front man that do videos because there's not too many video people out here that's like Spike Lee, Quentin Tarantino that
Okay,
have
yeah,
like
yeah.
that like character. A lot of people that shoot videos, they like reserved. They're not trying to be
you-
on front
and
of camera.
See
They
what
not-
you just said, and it resonated because they, like it or not, they're the ones who create these fucking characters that we grow to a fucking or be enamored by or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But you got some of your directors that
Man.
don't ever like to talk though. Like you ain't never really seen, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, like they don't really they don't have Instagrams. Like you're not seeing Christopher Nolan just on his story every day. I don't know, but if he does, but
Who's Christopher Nolan again?
the dude that does like hella Batman movies and hella
Okay,
fucking
okay.
dope ass movies that are like super visceral and you know what I mean? You don't see a lot of them guys do that because they're introverts. You know what I mean? They're photographers. They like being behind the camera. They don't really get their time to shine. So this is that. You know what I'm saying? Go in front of the audience, get ready because some of these artists, some of these filmmakers, they gonna win Oscars. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm trying to let everybody know, yo, come talk in front of like I had the homie from Seattle that shoots for Lexus, but he had to come. Every filmmaker, I don't make them, but come plug yourself.
Yeah,
Come
like
talk.
get a second to come on stage.
Exactly. So I
So in
realized,
between screenings or something like that.
yep, every single one that plays, they come up, talk. You know what I'm saying? Plug yourself. It flows beautifully. But I realized because he hit me, he was like, "Sorry about that yesterday. Like, you know, I don't like public speaking. That shit freaks me the fuck out." I'm like,
Oh, he hit you after he did it though.
Yeah, well,
Well-
during it, he said, like, do I have to get up? I said, in a joking way, like, well, I can't plug you better than you can plug you. And you know what I'm saying? And this is a safe space. I told him that. So he came up, he made a little speech. He got on and got off. But I realized, oh, shit. A lot of people don't have a comfortability getting up in front of, talking in front of people. So I'm trying to create a space where you can still do that.
Right.
Even on the lowest level of things, fuck, you know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
let them sit in their chairs and shit and give them the mic.
Nah, it's important
No,
to be able to stand.
But yeah, hey, look, put
stand
yourself
proud,
on blast
stand,
for
stand
once.
proud, but
You
it's-
did that.
It's for love.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's gonna
You
tomato.
just-
Everybody literally just clapped for you. So
Yeah.
like, get your ass up there and plug yourself.
And number one, you were invited to the screening for a reason.
Because you're talented. Exactly.
know.
So that's how I'm thinking about it. Like, why wouldn't you want to get up there in front of 100 people that don't know you and plug your art?
Man, so this is a fucking great idea, man. Like, watching it come together just on social media and stuff like that, it was awesome. Like, how long did you have this plan in your head, and how long did it take for you to bring this to fruition to like start doing this?
So I have always wanted my own film festival.
Because and also one thing too, when did you start Lexscope Productions too? Because in the last 6 years or something like that, or
Yeah, Lexscope Productions. I wish I was. Now that I'm getting a little bit more business acclimated, I will keep because you know how ETC does an 8-year. I should have been doing 1 year, 2 year, 3 years just of me doing Lexscope, but I have not. Just because.
Same thing with me on Like It or Not,
But I was just more focused on doing it versus
celebrating something that you didn't. No, not you didn't feel like it should be celebrated.
It's not even celebrating. I just didn't even realize it was a milestone.
Right.
Like I didn't even realize, oh shit, I've been doing this for a year. I should celebrate that. And for me, I celebrated it by just keep doing it. But I do want to have like for example, August 6th, we're doing the 3rd year. I do a kickball game every year for my birthday. So this is the 3rd one.
Yeah, okay. I've heard of you doing that.
Exactly. So I just want to keep moving around like this is a business. And
and then August 9th is the next
what's the question?
UFF? Oh yeah, so how long did it take for this idea to fully come to fruition? You know what I mean? With you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you thought of it and you're all one night, you're like, fuck, how am I gonna put this in motion?
Well, I always wanted a film festival.
And then who did you connect with to
That's
help get the ball rolling?
Part. That's the important part. So I always wanted a film festival, and it just didn't make sense logistically on how to do it and how to make money, or at least how to not lose money from it. So basically, I always knew I wanted to do this, and I always knew I wanted to start throwing events, but I didn't want to just throw a party, and I didn't want to throw a rap show.
Right. Yeah.
And I knew I wanted to be something film related because in my brain, I'm trying to get money. So I'm all right, all the rappers to make money, they do like my brother, I kind of manage him. So last month, over the past 2 months, he had about 5 shows.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm fuck. What?
All Seattle-based shows for the most part, or
We did. I headlined the Black Business Market in Tacoma and Ruston for Juneteenth.
oh yeah, nice.
And
Come
then
on.
Any show or stage I touch, he automatically on that. So
Yeah.
So I just say he had 5 shows, even if it was my show.
Does everybody think his name is Larry Rose if they don't know him?
I think he just changed his name to that last year. So
Okay.
before that, everybody knew him as G John. So even the people here,
Okay,
it's new. It's very new. So
Cool. So it's not even not even a big
yeah,
deal.
but as soon as he changed his name, he got a song that blew up and got 100,000 streams. So he definitely Larry Rose now.
Wow.
Yeah, him that song that you just played, "The Passion and Pain."
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what him and Tessa Talks.
Tessa Talks.
Yeah, that's who I run my pod with.
Okay, yeah, that's how I know. That's how the name sounds familiar. Then okay.
Yeah, no, she has a show tonight, headline Numos for Capitol Hill Block Party, but honestly, I can't even pull up.
Block parties today?
Yep.
Fuck, man, that's how old I'm getting, bro. It's not even the same. It hasn't been the same for a couple years now, or 5 or whatever.
Specifically, fuck them now though.
Why? And you want to elaborate on that?
I'll bust it down right before I get back to talking about the screenings that I love. But
yeah.
Capitol Hill Block Party, I got a couple of artist friends that's on that shit. One, the ones that are getting paid, luckily, are getting paid dirt. They don't get no guest list. They literally, I was supposed to go. An artist tried to pay me to go film their set tonight at Numo or at Block Party, and they couldn't even get me in to film type shit. You know what I'm saying? To work. That's a janky ass, gross way to.
They were
run.
like, "No, we already have enough people," or "He's too much," or what? Is there a reason, or
I
they
don't
just say
even
no?
care what the reason is,
Yeah.
but there's no way that I'm gonna support that business that doesn't give a fuck about supporting the artists. And there's a lot of people that I know on Block Party that aren't even getting paid at all for 5-hour sets, 4-hour sets. That's disgusting to me, and I can't support it. And I urge anybody that give a fuck about the artistic integrity of our community to not support that shit either. I don't got the biggest voice ever, but if I can see some shit that's fucked up, and it's not me being a crazy person, you know what I mean? It's really this is not right.
I almost feel like there's something's gonna come from the artists. They're gonna start a whole new fucking festival, bro.
That would be the dream.
You know,
bro.
like if Macklemore could step up maybe and be a part of it and then help
Sounds great.
streamline that shit, you know, because he has bread, you know.
The thing about
and
it is,
he cares.
But the thing about it is, even if he got bread and he cares, that means he still got to oversee and hire people to do the shit. That
Which are probably gonna be a lot of the same motherfuckers.
Exactly. So even if he just be like, yo, I'm starting this thing for all the artists and it has really good intentions, but like I'm giving the money to this other organization and they're gonna put it together.
Yeah.
And now we right back
it's
at
like
square
you're just
one.
painting the different colors.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
So, but that's the thing about me, and I know I complain about it, but for me, I don't give a fuck about that shit no more. Like that's why I threw a film event.
Yeah, see,
Honestly,
that's awesome, man. And
That's
shout
why
out to you, man.
That's why I do a film event. I'm over trying to maneuver in the music business, show business space of throwing rap shows. I'm over that shit. It's dead to me.
I mean,
All that do it. please
unless
keep
like
doing it.
somebody
Y'all are
wants to
doing a
come
great-
fucking do a show with Larry Rose in Seattle or something like that,
But
right? Then you'll be a part of that.
That's
Actually, well, yeah, go ahead.
That's different because that's me on a manager spot. You know what I'm saying? Setting something
Yes,
up
yeah,
versus
yeah.
like, yo, let me create this and try to pay people fairly because obviously that is just not working nowhere. Except for maybe like the Fremont Friday Boys, and you know, there's certain entities that's doing it right on a smaller level. But
The Fremont Friday Boys?
yeah. They well, not boys, the Fremont Friday gentlemen or people. It
Oh, the
might
people
just-
that are creating the event, you mean?
exactly. Yeah. So
I
different
am fucking so
conglomerate.
smoked that I thought you were talking about a new rap group. Come on. Shout out
Like, yo,
to
who the fuck are they?
shout out to the Deacon for nicknaming me fucking eggs back in the day. It was like, you mean, like your brain is like scrambled eggs, and I actually took it as disrespect, but it's just funny though, because I just be all left,
Yeah,
coming out of left field.
I'm trying to get the Deacon in the building too. I know he's involved in film. And
Oh, he be doing some nice little shit, bro.
Well, the thing
He's-
about it is the submissions are open. Like it's one of those things where
dude, you know what, man? And I'm gonna get on the Deacon for this, man, because he did a documentary on like Foss High School basketball.
Yeah, I know.
That one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it was great. It was great. But the
And-
thing is, like, I can't like. It comes to the point where like,
you're not trying to recruit people.
if I went exactly every dope film, I can't just go get it. But like, the submissions are open, and I would love to have anybody that's here.
You
trying
guys
to
heard it
have-
here first, right now. Yeah, like it or not. I mean, you didn't hear it here first, but I mean, you guys know if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And now you really know. So
Yeah, so basically, long story less long. The crocodile. Oh, so I own a media production company, and I shoot probably more events than everybody has ever been to. Honestly, I probably have shot more events than most regular humans have ever attended, just because I shoot 5 a week sometimes.
whether it's like
Rap,
corporate party events type
rap,
shit.
corporate parties, fucking bar mitzvahs, like literally anything that anybody could ever want filmed, I can do it, and I can do it for X amount of money and have you the video back in 48 hours.
And
And,
then-
that
and-
reputation.
Like, is that just you putting yourself out there? And I mean, your work speaks for itself, right? I mean, that's why people see your work, and that's why know.
Honestly,
Where is there like one certain video, or was there a certain time early on that you fucking did you ever like lose faith, or did you like always like kind of, you know what I'm saying, like stick with the fact that you're like, oh yeah, I know I'm cut out for this video shit. I know it's a talent of mine, and I want to get better and all that.
I don't think that was ever a thought because it was strictly survival mode. Yo, you have to do this or you will be poor and homeless and dead.
Wow.
So there wasn't even an option to think.
So then why not just go get a quick little job real quick on the side just to supplement the income and stuff? Because no, fuck that shit. That's a dream killer shit, huh?
Well, exactly. So when I first moved to Seattle, I was fucking passing out Lexscope business cards while I was Ubering. You know what I'm saying? Like I was playing my music in the car with every single person that got in the Uber that I dropped off. You know, as I was selling weed out the Uber when they was hot, but yeah, you need some weed while you already, you know what I'm saying? Like it was that. And then whenever
Why wouldn't you do that?
Whenever I didn't make my money to pay my rent, you know what I'm saying, with the videos, that was almost like my punishment. Like get your ass on the block in that Uber if you ain't gonna get your money in this video shit. And that was
Yeah.
like me punishing me for like not following my dreams right. And then
Yeah. At the same time, though, that at least, I mean, that's one of those jobs where you kind of independently can work kind of a little bit.
yep,
So
I can still work it around my film schedule.
you know,
like,
but I mean,
I be up early, so I wake up at like 6 in the morning, get them airport rides, and then by the time like 12 o'clock, run around, try to make some, you know what I'm saying, some other moves happen, some shoots. But like back then, I was getting like maybe like 500 per video, which ain't really sustainable enough. You got to do hella videos.
motherfuckers don't know that this is one little funny thing. I work at Ace Hardware, and so me and my buddies will
I
be there
hella
fucking
didn't know
working and shit, and
You hella good at building stuff.
going around. No, I'm not the dude that be building
That's false advertisement.
wheelchairs. Fucking.
So if I walked into Ace Hardware,
oh, if you walk in Ace Hardware and you had like you know, you wanted me to help you think of some shit to do, like thinking out the box type shit. I might be able to get you to the spot where you might have to hear some things. This is the MacGyver section right
don't
here.
put
There's
no,
all
don't put no
sorts of
hammer in your
shit.
hand, though.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Pause.
you know, yeah. I mean, I might be able to build some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not fast enough. You know, like these motherfuckers be like liking to build the wheelbarrows and shit. I'm like, do that. I'm out here. I'm helping
Fuck outta
customers,
here.
bro.
Yeah, I'm going to the register.
You know, I mean, I'll go to the register. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for me, it's just funny because we'll be around the store going, "Oh, this would be nice to have." You know, oh,
crib.
or whatever it might be. The big old pizza cutter, the fucking Mondo pizza cutter that they use at the real pizza joints. You know,
I
don't
even
need
just-
that.
Damn, that shit nice though.
But it'd be nice to have.
One time I did, and I'm cutting that pizza hella precise. But,
You know. And
then-
now talk about us real quick, man. And not to I mean, and that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because she's probably works with. Because don't you work with cut?
yeah.
So talk about that, bro. Because that shit is fucking.
Why did everybody care about the cut
It'd
so
be
much?
I mean, it's just, dude. It's just a great idea to have. To put, I mean, I wish I was fucking single so I can go in there and fucking make out with like 5 chicks and shit. And
How many of my cut videos you seen? Well, which one you seen? Which one you bringing up right now? How about that?
No, I mean, just seeing you. I mean, I've known about the cut before because you even were there. I think.
Yeah, and
You
I think
know?
I put a lot of people onto that because they didn't know it was in Seattle.
Well, I mean, so number one, who runs the cut?
Pretty sure a bunch of white people.
Okay.
Don't quote me or fact check me on that, but based on how it's ran, I would say a bunch of white people. I don't know though.
Okay.
And I don't say that maliciously. I say it just based on the optics and the way that they move and the things that I've observed.
Okay, yeah. And that's crazy how it's based out of Seattle. I mean, they get
That
hella
is crazy.
views, bro.
That is crazy.
You know?
And they have one of the nicest production studios in Seattle as well. I'll go on record.
And where's that at? What part
Queen
of
Anne.
town?
Queen Anne, right by the Space
I
Needle.
fucking love Queen Anne area.
Me too.
I don't look. I haven't been to Seattle since I got let go from Ebbets and shit. But I mean, so I don't know how bad downtown still is and all that. And you know what I mean? I used to like Belltown. I thought Belltown was kind of cool. You know that little area.
That's where the Scope
you know.
Screenings is.
Oh, yeah, right in the Crocodile, right? That's where that's Belltown.
It's the new Crocodile, but it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 streets down.
Now, since you're me. I'm not a foodie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you talk about you see me eating food in Tacoma when you come check me and Umi's stories.
Hell yeah.
Talk about some Seattle joints that people down here might not know about, or you're one of your favorite spots that you fuck with in Seattle.
Okay, I can talk
Or a
about
couple.
a couple. I'm not really the most basic thing about me is my taste in food. Like other than that, I'd like to think I'm a pretty interesting dude, but my taste in food is basic as fuck.
I don't eat sushi yet. I've had like crab rolls and shit, but I don't be like eating sushi. Like, hey, you want to have sushi?
I like sushi, but
That's tight.
I actually look at sushi as an appetizer. Like I wouldn't go to a restaurant and get like 8 different kinds of mozzarella sticks.
No,
Like,
come on.
I want a couple of rolls of sushi and then I want my real food.
Yeah.
I've never like just sat somewhere and been like, give me hella different sushis. Like I need like some sides or like I don't know. Like I don't want just sushi. Like I don't know.
That's just. I haven't graduated to like enjoying sushi at all. You know.
I just start liking what you call it. Not just start liking, but I just kind of cut a lot of pork out of my diet, you know, other than the occasional lumpia, but like
Right.
I definitely don't just be fucking eating pork chops like that no more. And like
Man.
I don't remember the last time I had like ribs other than like beef ribs. So like I started eating like a little bit more salmon and
Nice.
I was like a pescatarian every other week. Like last year, that was like my New Year's
Like
resolution.
really living that lifestyle though, like being true to it though too.
Every other week.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it was easier
I
every other
haven't
week.
changed my diet forever. I mean, I never have. You know what I mean? I never watched what I eat, bro.
I think it just comes
You know?
down to, well, you always been pretty active though, right? Like you hooped, you know what I'm saying? You always been probably
But for the last decade, and this is real shit, man. Last decade since I fully ruptured my Achilles, got the zipper
I remember
scar.
seeing that shit, dog.
You know, like I
That made me
ain't
rub my
shit.
leg just now, just too.
And I am. I mean, I look skinny, but I be fucking with the beers a little too much, and my belly's getting a little big, and I haven't been doing my morning walks, and I haven't been doing
Don't
shit
be doing
like
no
that.
sit-ups?
Bro, I don't be doing shit. I just be waking up thinking, smoking, waiting to go to work, going, how the fuck am I about to get a better job? I know real shit though.
Well, you could
You
do
know what I'm
that
saying?
and then just get, how can I?
Yeah, I know, and that's come on. It's like
Job.
now, and now having a family. This is gonna sound worse. When I was playing hoop, I was doing plyometrics. I was doing fucking box. I was doing hellish shit because I wanted to get hops. I wanted to get my handles better. I'd go shoot 800 jumpers. You know what I'm saying? Like we were on it, bro. Like on it, you know. And ever since I've stopped hooping, now this is gonna sound bad. I feel like I got nothing. I got nothing to live for.
You don't hoop at all no more.
Like I might go to the park with my kid and I
Shoot
might just
around.
go shoot around and like still be like, man, dude, I feel like I just am still nice, but not nice enough to go sign up for the crossover or something like that, you know?
And that's like the amateur.
The pro-am up there in
pro-am.
Seattle. You know, Paulo Banchero's up there, fucking Jalen Noel. You got fucking Tyler Amaya, fucking Jamal himself. I mean, there's so many motherfuckers. Bogdan Bogdanovich from the Atlanta Hawks is fucking signed up on a team this year.
They get paid well for that?
You know? I don't know if they get paid for the pro-am, bro.
They got to get paid. They got sponsors and stuff, right?
Now, Jamal
TV,
Crawford
right?
probably, I mean, Isaiah Thomas is up in there too. He has a team.
That's what I'm saying. They on TV, right?
Not the crossover's not on TV yet.
Oh.
I bet you that shit'll be on TV once you make your way down there. You know what I'm saying? Once one of you and your homies start going to document. Someone's documenting the shit down
Somebody
there.
down there with a camera.
Like Malachi Flynn had 73 points the other day.
Yeah, somebody down
Tacoma's Malachi Flynn, bro. Went to San Diego State from Bellarmine and then to the Raptors. He plays for the Raptors now.
Bro, you really
70
just be knowing
fucking three.
hella stats just off the top of your head, huh?
I mean,
Is that
you
that's
know,
like, that's like
it's
the
just
equivalent-
nuts, man. I mean, reading fucking magazines back in the day, like collecting baseball cards and shit. You know what I mean? Like we'd play board games and like twist the game around to where we wouldn't play the board game the way it's designed, but we would like use our microwave or our timers and
do that all
like be
shit.
writing our stats down and shit. And it's just like flipping cards, rolling dice, dog. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Like
ingenuity,
10
dog.
years old, like playing these board games were fucking hella fun though. And
Y'all
then
play-
we
y'all play for
stopped
money?
playing the board games and started playing like flipping the cards and like then going and playing like we're in the living room right there. Like
Y'all
melt
playing for money?
Nah. Melting microwaves and shit though, bro. Playing football in the fucking living room, you know what I'm saying, with full pads on, but not like, you know.
You have like brothers and shit?
Oh yeah, two brothers, Chris and Scott. Chris is in Italy right now teaching basketball camps.
Yeah,
bro.
I seen him on. I think I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
as well.
Chris,
He's always doing
he's-
some dope basketball marketing and shit like that.
You know, it's nuts how he never played overseas. People swore he was an overseas player or something like that. I mean, he never got paid playing, and I'm not saying that as hating. I'm just saying he should have. He got overlooked like a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So your whole family just nice with the basketball shit?
yeah, I mean, like me and Chris were more type of dudes that like, we were good and we fucking worked hard. You know, and then my little brother Scotty was just natural talent, fucking 6'2" shooter, all kind of combo guard.
Just big too.
And just, but like, dude, wasn't he'd play a lot, you know, but he wasn't the type to go really do shooting drills and shit like that. Like I'd be by myself and I'd be like fully bought into this shit. And I didn't feel like, oh man, I got to go shoot some jumpers, man. I'd be like, let's go. And I'd walk from my house on South 9th to right to park, bro, show up solo. They'd be like, oh man, this dude's coming right now. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'd be fucking start cooking cats, bro. You know, like that's where I, unfortunately,
And people
my older brother was more of a baller. He was all state. He was a fucking Narrows League MVP. I didn't have the accolades, you know what I'm saying? I still went to college, played a couple years off of just walking into a gym and I'm busting your whole team's ass. Well, what's wrong with you then? Why can't you fucking come do it in the games? Well, fucking mental problems, bro. And I'm not saying mental problems, but like Chris would always be like, your game is mental, bro. You think too much and da-da-da-da, all this shit.
That fuck you up.
Overthinking totally, you know?
That
and,
fuck you up. That fuck you up big time too.
either you're up here, I'm up here cooking, or I'm just
That's how I be.
anyways.
That's how I be doing that beer pong.
Um,
What I lack on the court, I make up for at the beer pong table.
Are you a lefty or a righty?
With what? Skateboarding?
Well, first of all, with basketball, if you were to shoot a hoop, throw a baseball,
Right hand. Probably right hand.
right-handed.
Yeah, I'm. When
When it comes to beer pong and darts and shit like that, I'm fucking ambidextrous.
I was
And
gonna
I
say
am
that.
ambidextrous
Yeah.
because I'm 99% left-handed, and the only thing I do is fucking shoot. And I mean, not like that, bro, but the people back home would have love for my jumper, bro. Shout out to my jumper real quick.
All right, shout out to it.
Like it or not.
And I seen it too. So like, there's certain people that like I'll be like, I ain't even a hooper, but I'll hoop against you just cause off the strength of knowing I got like genetics and you know what I mean.
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't hoop against you, brother.
Shit, right now you probably get me though, man, because I'm fucking fragile. Fucking, this shit's
Yeah,
hilarious.
But you still like once I've seen like I had like a uncle that's hella old and like hella bad knee, and he just knows the fundamentals so
Right.
well that like he don't really got to move around that much, and you still be out there like like feeling stupid, and he just hits it. It's easy.
Now I know we're kind of going back and forth and shit. August 9th.
Yep.
Is there any buddy that's on board right now, or how many people do you allow on board or whatever?
So basically, I opened up the submissions yesterday or whenever the submissions open up, anybody can submit. It's only $50, and the way that this is designed, there's some film festivals you submit up to 500, and you don't even know if you're in. You gotta pay up to $500 sometimes to maybe get in.
Ooh.
And
Is that like Sundance and shit like that? Or no. Anyways, but yeah.
Some of them, yeah. Like Sundance, the Tribeca. Some of them can. Some of them you gotta pay a stupid entry fee, like, and maybe get in. Versus like, yo, if you submit to this, you're definitely gonna be in because they just locked us in after how great we did for the last screening. We literally got every Tuesday booked, second Tuesday until December.
Dude, man, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, they locked it in. So
I got fucking goosebumps on just hearing that, bro. That's just that's lovely, man. That's fucking just they got that faith in you, bro. And
hey, once
they
you bring
see
the people
fucking
out,
working.
once you bring the people out on a Monday like that, that means they talk to us different in those emails for sure.
Now I know there's a bunch of dope film festivals. I could fucking name a handful. You know, I just heard throughout life and just kind of paying attention and knowing what the fuck is up. Is there anyone you want to go to before the others? Do you want to go? And as far as being in one, of course, I know what your goals probably are. But as far as like just a fan's perspective too, like just like say you could pick anyone to go to this summer or whatever, which one would you want to go to?
I don't even know. Like you talking about go or being?
Like, well, let's talk about go first, because of course being in one, you know, but going. I'll start.
Yeah.
Cannes.
Yeah,
isn't that in France or something like
I
that?
would like to go to that one. Yeah, it's in like Versailles or something.
Or yeah,
somewhere
bro.
I ain't barely even never can pronounce like that. I would, you know what I'm saying? Definitely like to, but it's ones like Tribeca over there in New York,
dude. And that's another one that I somehow in my heart I feel like that just sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
You know, and so many films have came through the fucking like the history of that festival.
I mean, if we talk history, like shit, you know, I'm talking, you know, Sundance, one of those ones.
Oh, Sundance is V1, right? That's the first film festival I think I heard about.
Yeah, Sundance or Cannes. I might have heard.
Where's Sundance?
Sundance is in Colorado, I think.
Dude, man, I feel like growing up.
No, it's in Utah. It's in Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in.
But I feel like the Sundance Film Festival, that's like the first one I heard about. I'm pretty sure.
And people that don't even really be knowing hella about film know about that one.
Yeah.
But like, I think as far as like being in it, I don't think I'm interested in being in. Once I seen what I could do with my own film festival that I built, and I could like not only bring the community together, but like that's what pretty much paid my rent.
Oh no, this is fucking huge what you're doing, because and it's the thing is it's only the start. Now, granted, you get the invite though, you're fucking not turning it down. If you do some work and you get invited to like a fucking,
I don't even know if it's an invite thing. I think you have to submit.
Oh wow,
pay the money. I think. I could be wrong.
Okay, so then then you submit, and then people watch them and go, actually, I want that Lexscope in there. Then they call you, and you're like, fuck yeah, you're gonna go.
The reason that people put their films into film festivals is mostly, a little bit for clout, but mostly because they know that there are buyers in the audience. So if you have a movie in the audience, or if you're in Sundance and you have something in Sundance, you know Netflix there, Hulu there, YouTube there, Disney, like they are there to buy shit.
Right.
Like that is the open season for them to go buy whatever the hottest new shit is. That's, you know what I mean?
You know, I need to have ask my stepsister Tiffany what festival Sean was in, you know?
Oh yeah,
because he's the actual director, and when I have them on, it'd be nice if you want to fucking come down and link up and be a co-host on that, and help moderate that shit.
Bro,
it's the kid that when I was talking to my stepdad's daughter.
I
and
remember
then,
you said something about he was in some festivals. They stay here?
Yeah, right up by UPS, bro.
Word?
Yeah.
Yo, tell him about the screenings too, because like if he got something that he want to put in, you know what I'm saying? Like we literally have like a feature film trailer. We have Lexus commercials. We have like documentaries up from like actual.
No, I'm gonna tell her, and I'm gonna for sure. Yeah, man. I mean,
yeah, this is for the filmmakers, by the filmmakers, and we want of all levels. We got music videos in here, but we also got like people that have done like $50,000 productions.
Yeah,
I think it's important to have a community at all levels. You know.
No, 100%. And that's awesome. I gotta make it up there, bro. I haven't been to Seattle for a minute too. Plus the new crocodile.
So you won't actually get to see the new crocodile. You won't
because you go from a separate entrance too, probably.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It's totally different.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, definitely pull up, slide on us. Shit, I'm trying to think if I got anything else to plug.
Hey, I found a funny. I was watching fucking, I think World Star or something like that, and there was the funniest fucking question this dude was going around asking people. So I'm gonna bring it to Like It or Not. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's a fucking just a funny ass question that it's like actually kind of a hard answer depending on who you are.
All right, bet.
You know what I'm saying? The question is, cheat on your girl or snitch on the homies? And I think you might have seen this. Did you see it?
Yo, say it again. Sorry about that.
My guys. Snitch. Hey, cheat on your girl or snitch on the
right,
yeah,
yeah.
back to the lecture at hand, though. Cheat on your girl or snitch on the homies?
How long have I been friends with this homie?
That's all based on your answers, based in your head. You can create however long you've been with the
Well, I
homies
gotta
or how
make up
bad
a
the bitch is or
scenario. Yeah,
not.
Exactly. I got to make up some scenarios in my head because, like, how long have I been dating this girl? 'Cause I'm not really a cheater, but I'm not really.
See, now, if
Like,
I'm in
morally-
the hood and I'm fucking slanging drugs and shit, and I can ask this question,
That's what I'm saying. Like, morally.
then I'm not snitching on the
Yeah,
homies.
well, for me, it just really comes down to this. Morally, like in my heart, I'm not trying to cheat on nobody. So I got to snitch
Totally.
on the homie. I got to snitch on And maybe I'm snitching on something that's like going to better his life or something.
Yeah,
like that,
you know, exactly.
But yeah, I
And
definitely
shout out to
snitching
you
on
for
the
being
homie.
such a good friend
Yeah,
and a good
but-
man too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's just. Well, I mean, once you, it actually just took me getting cheated on for me to be like, oh my gosh, that's terrible to do that to somebody.
Oh, you know, I mean, and vice versa. Like me getting cheated on.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, and I took it the wrong. I took it the other way and turned into a fucking. I mean, it hurt at first, and I cried. I was younger. I was in high school and shit. Try to get her back and shit. The Titanic movie was out, bro.
Damn.
So imagine that song. Imagine being in a fucking Victorian style house down in Old Town, a beautiful big ass old house, and being like in the living room where it's like this. It's like a fucking movie, dog, and sitting against the wall on the ground with your bitch, and she's over there pretty much in her head laughing at you, and you're over there, you're kind of sad crying, and that song is just everywhere.
In that movie.
And then she still wants to like fuck around and like give you head and shit. So I'm like, I can't, I'm not gonna stop. You know, I'm not stopping that. But then,
Are we getting
am
back
I
together?
missing that? Am I missing that, or am I sad that she's leaving? Actually, or am I just gonna be missing that?
Yeah,
So.
I think in situations like that though, it just caused. Sometimes
Bro,
you
that
just
shit
gotta
fucked
like,
me up though, man. That took me. I turned into a cold-hearted player, bro. I went down to Centralia College.
Got to.
And this is gonna be some explicit like it or not shit here, but it's still like it or not. And I'd get sucked off by these chicks, and I would never fucking. They wanted me to fuck. I would never fuck though. I just was like, couldn't. I don't know what it was. I'm
Holy
sorry.
shit,
This was
bro.
years ago. I'm
About made me
old,
do
you
a
guys. So
fucking
this was like
spit take.
literally 21 fucking years ago.
Holy
You know?
shit, bro! You made me spit my fucking
Like-
beer out. Oh
Yeah.
fuck, that was fucking funny, and I believe you. I had like a
And I was a nice guy though. I'd be like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Like, I got some homework to do. You got to leave. Like, Jenny H. You
oh
can."
my gosh! Now that I got some.
She'd just be
fucking
looking at me.
homework
She'd just
to-
be looking at me like, "Really? You're not gonna fuck me or suck your dick one more time?" You know, I'd just be like,
do I-
"Man, why did I
why
even
did-
let you into my
Hey,
house?"
tell me why I know she white.
Oh, 100%.
Just based on how you made her voice.
You shot a nut in my eye.
Chill.
They were just super cool chick though. We're not gonna go down that
You know
road.
what? Not for nothing though. I don't really think that they think about the concentration it would take to like aim during that. Like my eyes be closed. I am not focused on a target. Like fam, like oh my
Bro,
God.
this particular chick, we got butt ass naked, and she wouldn't let me fuck, wouldn't give me head. She just jacked me off, and then from all the way down there, went all the way up to her eye. It was fucking hilarious.
the nerve. That's karma right
She
there.
was like a Barbie. She was the baddest white bitch I ever fucked with.
That's karma for her.
Man, yeah, I
Gotta
should have
be-
just
gotta be
fucking.
karma.
She reminded me like of a hotter version of Daniel-san's girlfriend, who he steals from the fucking duty that the bully
I have no idea.
in Karate Kid,
The original?
the original one,
Bruh,
where she's not even like that hot, but everyone thought she was. Like this girl down in Centralia was way better. She's from Chehalis though, Upper Chehalis.
Where they go crazy over there.
I mean, dude, some of them, Gray's Harbor, you would think there's nothing down there. I went and lived down there and hooped, bro, to an Aberdeen. It's a depressing place, but if you're a happy person, you can bring happiness anywhere, bro.
Facts.
And that's how I fucking was. I was down there, me and Scotty, my little brother, we were smoking. We had our friend Joe down there. We had my friend Gabe. We had a fucking big house. It was kind of a shitty house, but it was a big house. It was fucking awesome. Like it or not shit, though.
I can dig it. Shit, man. It's about 4. I'm probably about to get up on out of here.
You know, yeah, no, it's been this has been fun. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of shit that we didn't get to tap into, but there's a lot of good information that we did tap into.
What we
like
didn't get to tap
hella,
into?
you know, bro.
I mean,
I
can't think about what, but I'm sure.
Next time we start and stop again, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just shit. Me and you can talk, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna save those questions. I'll actually have more questions next time. This has been fucking hella fun though. Let's pick an outro song though too, man.
Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, and we don't gotta like immediately. I was just saying like, you know.
Let's tone it down because it is kind of.
Yeah, I got to be up out of here in the next maybe like 15, 20 minutes or something like that. But yeah, no, I'm having a good time. Or I would have been left. I'm definitely been chopping it up like 30 more minutes. Oh yeah, like 30 more minutes.
Definitely. Yeah, the fucking one more look at the Roadster, bro.
That shit hard.
That is hilarious. I'm about to go meet up with them down the street.
The back tire on that bitch, big as fuck.
Like, I can't imagine them actually driving that shit, but it's like
that shit works.
It's street legal and all that.
They got tags on it. Tags.
Yeah. I bet you they're getting so much fucking attention down there. It's probably not even funny.
Bro, you already know they are. They pulled up flexing.
Yeah, flex in. But yeah, let's just let our guests know. Let's just brush up on some more information. Fucking August 9th. That's a big day. That's a Saturday, right?
Yeah, no, August 9th, and it is actually on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, we do the scope screenings on a Tuesday.
That's beautiful though.
So people could like not. It's not like a party, yo. It's like something it's a cool, laid back, sexy vibe for like during the week. Bring your lady, you know.
And there's open bar down there too, of course. Not open bar.
Open bar.
That's hilarious. What am I thinking?
Hey, I wish.
Shout out to me.
I wish. Hey, once we start getting some sponsors though, it could be an open bar. You know.
Hey, like it or not, too. If you guys are watching this fucking video,
yeah,
man.
we could. But we did have some sponsors for the last one, you know, or not sponsors. We had some partners, for the last one, and that really just made it the event even more smooth. But August 9th, the Crocodile is underground at Hereafter. We do it on a Tuesday, 6 p.m. And honestly, you could pull up, watch some movies with your significant other, with your person, with your homie, with your friends, whatever. Food, drinks can get delivered to your seat during the show with the QR codes. And it's not a party. You could literally be back home in the bed by like 11:30 to like go to your work or whatever the fuck you got to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's designed like that on purpose. I mean, there are after parties and after parties, but you ain't got to come to those. You're encouraged to, but you ain't got to. So yeah, if you ain't doing shit, Tuesday, August 9th, it's actually like a couple of days after my birthday. So I think this one is going to be even more electric because it's Leo season, baby, and it's like a couple of days after my birthday. And I was saying at the last screening, if you didn't shake 5 hands and get 5 grams, you're doing yourself a disservice. This is a networking event.
Don't be shy, creatives. You know. I mean, like he's saying, I mean, it sounds like a fucking inviting place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, safe space for creatives, entrepreneurials, like just like-minded creative individuals. You know what I'm saying? It's a space for us.
And then, like leading up to the event, you're gonna start revealing people that are gonna be involved and all that.
Yes. We're gonna drop the flyers. So we usually have 7 to 10 like music videos, short films, commercials, and then we have 2 like features. So there'll be like 2 like short films that'll be like 15 to 30 minutes each.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we'll have a program for this one. Like every single one we do, we learn and we get a little bit more professional and proficient for the next one. So,
is there any theaters up in Seattle that are like, I'm sure there is, but that are like the Grand Cinema and like the Blue Mouse on Proctor?
Of course.
You know the Blue Mouse on Proctor?
Of course.
Fuck yeah, dude. That what a classic little spot, man. I'm glad they didn't tear it down there.
Yeah, the spots like that. For now, I just other than the Grand Cinema, because the Grand Cinema has showed me love, and if it was my first film festival I was ever in was the Tacoma Film Festival.
Yeah.
So
fuck
like,
yeah. That's tight.
This anybody other than the Grand, but anybody other than the Grand is excluded from this statement. But I ain't trying to. I have no interest in reaching out or partnering with no theaters to do the scope screenings because, one, I tried and nobody was fucking with me.
Yep.
Which is cool. I ain't had no name. I wasn't nobody. They didn't believe in me.
But still, I hear you though.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna work with who I'm working with, the Croc. You know what I'm saying? They got we got a really good business relationship already worked out, and like they treated me much better than all of these other entities have. And if there is going to be a Tacoma screening, hopefully it will be at the Grand. Because I don't know nobody else down here like that I would even want to do that, where you can drink in there, You know what I'm saying? It's a good vibe, good energy.
They're pretty flexible. They're pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? They be doing shit like that. And if you can't come at them, bro.
The only thing would be the business side of it, because that's where it always gets tricky. Because it sounds cool. They might let me do it, but like they want to keep all the money, or they want to give me a little bit of the money, even though I'm bringing all the people. Versus the crocodile,
where they're fucking plugging. See, that's what's up.
So
man.
that's where the difference comes.
It's dope that
like,
Uff has found a home up there.
Yeah, but like some of these entities, they're gonna be like, all right, well, if you want to come do this, we're gonna charge you like $800 for the room for the night. I'm like, well, that don't work.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound realistic. Or even $500. I'm like, fam, I'm only selling $10 tickets because I'm not trying to tax people. That sounds stupid to me.
Sorry, man. I'm fucking hitting these dudes up now. I'm about to go to a fucking Glenn's video shoot, but my mom is thinking I'm gonna come have a fucking drink. Are we gonna go pull up on my mom real quick?
I'm down.
I'm just playing. I'm trying to go to fucking ETC too, man.
Yeah, they definitely still. I might slide right back over there before I go, but I'm pretty sure I gotta slide back to Seattle. I got this little clock out lounge show with one of the dudes from Selection tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't know this, but I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna do like one verse, and then my brother's gonna rap way more than me. I like to just use that as a conduit to like get him to do more rap things.
Well, then at the same time, you guys compliment each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have no interest in being a rapper, honestly. Like on the grand scheme, like I want to be like Childish Gambino, where like everybody knows that I have the ability to rap on a very high level, but that's not like what I really feel like doing.
Weren't you part of that Tacoma Dome shit? That little, remember that?
Or the Tacoma Cypher?
Yeah.
Actually, I produced the whole video.
Yeah, you did.
It, and then ended up rapping in it because somebody else that I was trying to get to rap in it just didn't really show up.
Damn.
It's cool. That's where people see like under pressure too, like being a multifaceted person. Like, oh shit, this could just be a blank spot with nobody, or I can get somebody that's hella unprepared, or
I could just jump on the motherfucking spot right now.
On and do it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's I'm happy that worked turned out well, because that was actually very ambitious, and there was a lot of room for error where shit could have just went south. And
Man,
it didn't. Yeah,
I swear. No, for sure. And now I'm backtracking because I'm thinking about shit that I might have missed or not asked you. But of course I can't fit everything into one episode. But like, how did you get connected with like Platinum Rain Studios and Cruz and Nudie and them again?
Sean Brooks.
Through Sean Brooks.
I shot some videos for Sean Brooks. That was kind of the studio that he was going into at the time.
Right, yep.
Over there. And we shot a video. We shot Let It Go.
Uh-huh.
And we shot it. I had the GoPro hanging out the car. He was hanging out the window like the Joker. I remember that video. And then we shot Let It Go. And then we shot Bail Money. Shot those two. And then that was kind of what like put me on as like a videographer.
In general.
In Tacoma anyway, like people, because like, you know, everybody knows Sean, so like it was kind of like that. But that was back when I was down to do a video for like $200 or whatever the fuck, just to get my name out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, people usually don't have video money, it seems like, around here. As far as what I've see, well then
people
that's
do.
And now when I say video money, like John Agustavo shot a fucking video for K&M back in like 2011, the one that's like they're up at the fish house and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Isaiah, you know, it's they reference Isaiah Thomas and the shooter with the left, call me Zay Thomas.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Big Spesh too. But that was like $800.
Yeah.
From John, bro,
Yeah.
and he fucking. Now it's like it was then it was 10,000. Now I don't even know. Now you don't even know where he's at.
As it should be. And hopefully that's where I'm approaching that realm in the next year or two as well. Like, just talk to me, because like it's one of those things where like you're not gonna ever know the price unless you ask.
And number two, you ain't slowing down. You're not quitting. You're only getting better, man.
Yep.
That's the thing about people like you. Is like you're immersed in what you're doing. You genuinely care. You got a dope style already. So, I mean, you know, your aesthetic,
thanks,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
I mean, like, you know, all the, you know, that's kind of some, right, trying to dick ride out here, like it or not.
No dick
Pause.
riding.
But,
Just genuine love.
You know, so it's just like, you're not going to slow down. That's what I'm saying. You're genuinely, so you're like, you know, going to get better. So, man, hey, cheers, man. Cheers to having you on, bro, for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to many more. Next time I'm coming back with Larry Rose.
Oh, I mean, or you know what? I'll fucking come up there too. You know, I can travel with the Roadcaster.
We already got one up there. Just pull up.
Man, we can double
I got one. I got one
up.
at the crib.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, man,
one
I need
at
to
the
learn
crib,
how to.
4
I need to
mics.
learn how to run this thing a little bit better. But it's fucking fun, and that's the whole thing. It's the whole upside now that I got it.
Well, the beautiful thing about this is it's pretty user friendly too.
Oh,
Like some of this podcast stuff, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is unless you like Belugs or Poison Jams and you know how to do sound shit.
he said poison. Yeah, that's the white dude that's on your shit, right?
That's my boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's my
he's fucking
that's
a
my
little
sound
character,
guy, that's
bro.
My engineer, that's my friend.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I don't think I've ever met him, man.
He be around. He's aloof, but he now works out of Platinum Rain. Like just full circle, everything. So his studio is in Platinum Rain now. So when I want to record music, I gotta go to Platinum Rain. And
Okay, so that's his full-time job. He's a fucking sound engineer.
yeah, all my people, most of my people,
Wow.
full-time creators, full-time entrepreneurs, full-time out here just getting it every day.
Well, man, I mean, shit, that's where I'm trying to fucking switch my head, too, is not from being a fucking hooper that didn't make it. What did I say there? A hooper that did not make it. Did it when I want to take it.
I think, like you said too, though, sometimes you got to just go get that side job real quick and get in that Uber real quick until you can make some shit shake.
Exactly.
You know
And
what I
that's right where I'm at, and I'm about to shake off the rust, man.
Figure it out, bro. Especially now, it's better that you're not doing hooping because a lot of us think about it like this.
A
lot of us think about it like this. Like with hoopers, that's the person. Hey,
What's up, man? Oh, what's up, bro? Come on.
that's the guy. Yeah,
He ain't in here right now, no, but I don't know where he's at, but.
yeah,
What's going on, man?
yeah. Long story, much less long, and then we'll get up out of here. Basically, like sports is like the only thing where you have like a 30-year tenure, or you can't do it no more because your body and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you're an artist or when you're literally doing anything else, think about it. When have you ever seen Morgan Freeman in a movie looking young?
I mean, yeah, because he got big, number one, at like 42 or something, right?
That
Or
is my point
41 or something.
That's the point I'm proving right now. When you're an artist, you don't got to do it before you're 30. You don't got to do it before you're 40 because your body could be whatever as long as you're taking care of it. You can pop as an artist when you're 50.
At Lexscope Productions and at Lexscope. Follow them. It's spelled just like that. You know what I'm saying? And
It's been a
trying to think of what's
absolute pleasure being here.
Oh, man.
I got one little thing for you before we get up out of here.
Oh, nice.
I can't come to somebody's crib empty-handed, you know?
Well, I can't have. Oh, fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's not a lot of those ones either.
That's inspiration right there because, man, that hat is sick, dog.
Yeah, it's the Lexscope logo, the coveted ninja trucker with the scope.
And the color and the rope. I like the rope on the trucker hats, bro. I think that's classic. You just need it.
You need it. And you know what? When they don't got the rope, that's like a couple extra cents off production. It don't even really matter. You just put the rope on the trucker hats. But yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man. I want everybody that has one of these to know, like, they drop in different colors all the time. You'll never see that color again.
And what color you have on now? Is that black or navy?
This one is like a dark green. It's like a darker green.
No, I got my sunglasses on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
yeah.
fuck with that green. I mean, I love green in general, you know?
Yeah.
But that green right there, which it wouldn't qualify for as olive, right?
I don't even know. I just know it go with a lot of
It's
stuff.
like a hunter green.
Yeah, it's almost dark enough to still go with like black stuff.
But that shit's fucking dope. I love that
yeah.
fucking green right there.
This one is the 101. These ones, there's 10 of those.
Okay.
There's 10 of those in existence. Only 10.
And you're not making no more.
Anytime I do a drop, I'll make like that number because I don't want to be a clothes dude. But I know I need merch, but I want to do it like just weird.
Right.
So I just like that. I know exactly how many of those there are in the world. And yeah, I know you'll find it a good home because I know you be on your hat. You be having your hat game.
Oh,
crazy.
man. You know, I'm going to fucking go bald, so I be rocking the hat. I'm just saying, I ain't going that bald, but in one area of my head. All right, folks. Hey, look, this has been a fucking fun one. Look at what I'm saying. We can keep on going, bro.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So we got to get the fuck out of here, man. I had such a great time chatting it up with you. Appreciate you bringing me on, letting me talk some shit with you. Let me, inform all the people about the scope screenings. Like it or not, baby.
Yeah, hey, like it or not.